Hey guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am doing something a little bit different. I'm setting up a cash envelope slash, I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, it's a system for my budget planner. So this video, like I said already, is going to be a little bit different just because I'm going to be kind of like putting together a new system for myself. A couple of years ago, I was doing the cash envelope system, and that was prior to COVID. And now that things are kind of opening back up, I am really wanting to try to get back into using cash, just because I felt like I was just more cognizant of where my money was going when I was using the cash system. And so I've gone ahead and pulled my budget planner here. And what I'm going to do is kind of talk to you about like my thought process, where I've been for the past couple of weeks in terms of thinking about this and what I finally settled on. So the very first thing is, obviously, this is a classic happy planner. One of the very first things that popped to my mind was the snap-in envelopes that the Happy Planner already uses, or has already released. I actually really love these, but the one thing that I really struggle with in terms of like using these is that right here on the crease, it tends to like be bulky. So when you put it into the planner, like I have several categories, and so even just putting two in there, it already like just with two gets fairly bulky. It just gets bulky. And then the other thing is like this tab back here, I can kind of do this when it's off the discs, but when it's on the disc, it's so much harder for me to manage pulling on and pulling off and reaching in here to get cash. So I like using these, but for a couple of reasons, I just decided to veer away from this and use something different. So this is what I finally landed on. You might know that the Happy Planner recently released these snap-in sticker sheet protectors. They are available on the Happy Planner website as well as Joann, and I picked some up on the Happy Planner website as well as some from Joann, just so I had them. I thought this was really cool. This is the closest that we've gotten to like a full sheet, like classic size sheet protector. And I just wanted to have it just to use for different projects. And this is one of the projects that I wanted to use it for. I finally decided this is a good chance for me to use it. So the pack comes with 12 of these sheets, and I thought that was perfect. I'm not going to use all of them, but I think I'll use some of them so at least we can get started so you can see what I'm talking about, and hopefully this will give you some ideas for how you can use it. So what I'm going to do is open up my budget planner. What I'm going to do is actually open it to like this blank section, and so let me go ahead and show you first of all what this looks like with the two envelopes in there. So you can see here that when you put it in, and if I'm not doing anything, you can see how much of a gap it creates just with like the bulkiness of those two. Of course you can squeeze it, but it will just kind of pop open. And so that's, again, one of the reasons why I feel like these envelopes just don't work as well for me. So I'm going to do the same thing using two of these snap-in sticker sheets so you can see like that, clearly that's like a significant difference. It doesn't gap open as much. So what I thought was I'm just going to use these sticker sheets, these sticker storage sheets. They're meant to store like an actual sticker sheet. I've got some stickers here. And so, I mean, the original use for it is basically to slide in your sticker sheets. It's good for you, like if you're wanting to carry just a set of stickers with you, a couple of sticker sheets, or you're pre-planning like a future week and you just want to like store the stickers there while you're like planning ahead. That's perfect for it. I plan to use it just for that as well, to store stickers for the future. But I also thought that this would be perfect for cash envelopes, like a cash envelope system. So what I'm going to do is I pulled these two sticker sheets. It's basically colorful boxes and florals just to decorate a tiny, tiny bit. But what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to go ahead and label a couple of my categories. If I like this system, eventually what I'll do is pull off these stickers and like pull out my silhouette and cut out some sticker, like vinyl stickers, just to put on the front. But I didn't want to like have a permanent system in case I didn't really like it and then have to like go through the effort of like pulling up those vinyl stickers. So what I'm going to do is just for the time being, until I find, like make a decision on whether I like it or not, I'm just going to use the stickers. And of course I have plenty of stickers. So the first one for me is going to be gas. All right, so I'll definitely need one for gas. And again, like the goal here is for me to move back into using cash for some of these things. So gas is definitely one of my categories. The other category is food and dining. This covers groceries as well as just eating out, like coffees, that kind of thing. So those are the two. Then the next one is Sophea. This is actually Sophia's spending money. I give her an allowance every month. And so Sophea. Then I have, I'm trying to look on my list on the side here. I have a health category. And then I have home. And actually, now that I'm looking at the list, those are really the only ones that I would need to carry with me on a regular basis. I have a couple of other categories where I just basically divert money into my savings, and I don't necessarily need to carry cash for that. So I'm just going to save it just for these 5. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is set this to the side. I've already put 2 in here. And then what I'm going to do is just use, these are clear stickers and the colorful boxes are obviously on paper. And so what I'm going to do is, I think, just put it kind of in the middle, top middle here, just like this. All right. And it's clear, so obviously like right now you can kind of see through it. But hopefully when I put the cash in, it will not be an issue. And also if you're finding that like the clear envelope, especially with all the space around it, once you put in cash, bothers you, then you can certainly like cut down a sticker sheet, like a regular sheet of paper to sticker sheet size. Just use this sticker sheet as a guide. And you can just put it behind the cash. All right, so those are the first 2, and I can see right here like it's crooked, but you know, I'll survive. It's not that big of a deal to me. Oops, I need to add like 3 more. These are the only envelopes that I need really to carry cash. I hope this system works for me. What I was using prior to, like before I switched out of using cash because of COVID, was the Skinny Mini, and that worked really well actually. But I'm also like wanting not to carry like multiple planners with me everywhere. I'm wanting to be able to kind of like have just the one Franken planner. And I'm putting this in my budget planner, but I'm like, the goal is to take these once the month like resets and rolls around to May, and use this in my actual like Franken planner. And so I'll be able to have cash in my budget section in my Franken planner for May. That's the goal. All right. I just randomly picked florals and I actually did kind of the same thing for all of them. Oh, that one's been cut. So luckily I wasn't spending too much time pulling that one up. So I've laid down these stickers, and again, like you can see that they're clear and kind of in the way. And now that I'm looking at it, gas is the only one that's kind of high. So I'm actually going to move this one. And now that I've done it, I guess I could have laid it all kind of on top of each other and done it like that. But it's actually fairly close. I can't believe it. Okay, so I don't actually have plans right now to stuff these quote-unquote cash envelopes, but just as a demonstration, I do have cash here, and I'm just gonna stick in a couple of bills for each one, just so you can see what this looks like. So here's gas. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to do like my real like cash envelope stuffing, because I am more than happy to do that. I just don't know if people would enjoy that. And so you can kind of see how the cash goes here. Sophia gets $20 every month, so I'll probably actually leave this 20 in here. So you can kind of see how it goes, like where there's lots of like space around this. So if it bothers you, then obviously this is not going to work super well for you. But I find that these sticker sheets are fairly like tight. And so I think it's perfect just to kind of slip it in just the tiniest bit, and have all the extra space just in case there is a ton of cash in there. And these sticker sheet protectors are really sturdy. They're a great like material. All right, and so that's it. I've got it set up, and I like how it looks like this with like, it's clear, but you can see the cash, but you can also see the label here. And that's what it looks like. And again, like the goal or the plan for me is to move these categories. These are like my daily cash envelopes, the ones that I use on a regular basis. I will move these to my Franken planner once May rolls around, so that way I have access to cash. And again, the goal is to move into cash in May. And then for my other categories, I will probably use some more of these to create sinking funds, but I don't know. It could be where I go ahead and pull the cash and try to get back into using these for sinking funds. But a lot of the sinking funds that I have, I actually just leave in my bank account, so that way I can like track that electronically rather than like pulling cash for that. And so these really are the only categories that I use cash for. So that's it. It was a pretty straightforward video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.